This is too wild not to make a video over it. I wasn't going to, but this is just way too crazy for me not to. So let me tell you a little story. I had this health insurance agent call me, and I had worked with him in the past. He had got me into the insurance policy that I had now. And it was a really good insurance policy, like really good. I really liked it. And I've had it now for like at least 2 or 3 years. He calls me at the end of June talking about how there's this much better plan. United Healthcare just made up this new plan that's so much better coverage, better benefits. Basically telling me I'd be stupid and crazy not to sign up for this new plan. Not everyone could sign up to this plan. Like, he literally told me, like, what are you thinking about? Like, what is there to think? Like, not everyone gets to be in this plan. Like, you were chosen. Okay. I ask him, what are the benefits to this new plan? He literally tells me, swear to God, that there is no way of finding out what these benefits are until I gave him my bank information for me to basically purchase this plan. And of course, since he has, a license, this is his career, I believed him. I believe him. Of course, why wouldn't I? I've worked with him in the past. It came out really well. He's telling me about this brand new plan, better benefits, better coverage. I'm going to be paying basically the same thing I'm paying now. Like, I would be stupid not to take this up, right? So I tell him, okay, fine, let's do it. I had a weird feeling about it. So the next day, I literally text him and tell him, hey, there's something off about this. It's really weird that you were just pressuring me for the bank account information. Now that I think about it more, like, everything you told me, the little bit of information that you were telling me contradicted each other. You really didn't know about pricing. You were wrong, had to clarify yourself a couple of times after I corrected you. I don't know, this all just seems a little bit off, a little bit shady. I want to cancel. I want to go back. Like, it's still processing. I want to go back. I want to stop it, and I want to stay with my insurance that I had. This motherfucker ignores me. Okay, 1 week goes by. I text him again. Hey, like, this is really weird. I don't know why you're ignoring me, but I don't like this new plan. I want to go back. And by this time, I had already found out that the insurance that he got me into was Golden Rule. What I didn't know was that Golden Rule is considered a supplemental insurance. What? So the reason I found all this stuff out was because in the beginning of August, I see United Healthcare Golden Rule, the charge of $99 come out of my account on the 1st. And then a couple of days later, I see this other charge from this company, Americo, come out. That's really weird. Like, why is this happening? It happened last month. It happened this month. What is that? So I end up calling United Healthcare Golden Rule. Like, hey, this is really weird. Why are you guys making separate charges? Like, shouldn't it just be all into one on the 1st of the month? They told me we did charge you on the 1st of the month, the $99. I'm like, yeah, but you're charging me also this other charge that's coming up a couple of days later. They're like, no, we're not. Yeah, you are. I'm looking at no, we're not. That's a different company. We have nothing to do with that company. What do you mean? Yeah, we have nothing to do with that. Our charge is $99 for this supplemental insurance. And that's how I even found out that it was supplemental insurance, is because they told me when I called them in the beginning of August. What do you mean supplemental insurance? He told me that this insurance that he was signing me up for was so much better coverage, better benefits. And you're telling me it's supplemental insurance and this other charge that you have absolutely no idea about? What? How is this happening? So I call that other company, come to find out that what 2/3 of what I was being charged for the last 2 months, me thinking it's my health insurance. No, 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 no. Come to find out, it's health insurance. Like, he put me into a life insurance policy with a beneficiary that does not exist. Now, again, during the conversation with him, there was not even a single word spoken about life insurance. None. It was not brought up. It was not part of the conversation. Everything he was telling me was about health insurance and about this brand new wonderful plan that was going to be charging me the same amount as what I'm paying now, but that was going to be so much better with coverage and benefits. Come to find out, this motherfucker opened a life insurance policy too and put me into the most basic, most stupidest health insurance that constantly deny claims, that literally is just $99 a month when I usually pay like over $300 a month, which is insane all on its own. But regardless, that doesn't matter. He had me paying for life insurance policy that I never asked him to open. He never told me he was opening. And the cherry on the sundae was the fact that the beneficiary was something that does not exist. So I didn't know that people could just open up a life insurance policy under your name and put a beneficiary that does not exist. So imagine my shock of finding all of this information out just a couple of weeks ago. So of course I had to call my old insurance, this new insurance, and America, the life insurance people, tell them what happened, show them all the text messages that I had with him, because literally the day after I did this and he called me and I gave him the bank information, I told him through text, like, hey, I want to cancel this. I don't want to go forward with this. All the information you did give me contradicted itself. You didn't know any details. All you were doing was pushing for my bank information. Like, it all seems a little bit shady. I want to go back. I don't want to do anything. I want to cancel everything. He ignores me. Okay, I keep bugging him. A week later, ignores me. Until he finally responds telling me, you can reapply in 30 days. That's literally it. That's all he had to say of me telling him, hey, this is really weird. Why were you pushing for my bank information? Why did everything contradicting information that you were giving me? It all seemed pretty shady. Like, there's something wrong. And all he had to tell me was, you can reapply in 30 days. I was like, excuse me, is that not your fucking job? Is that why not you get the money to do what you do? Isn't that why you have a license? Well, come to find out that my old insurance company, when I told them and I sent them all the text messages and all of that, they tell me that he is no longer allowed to sell their life insurance. Like, he's no longer able to sell that life insurance. Which now when you think about it, that is exactly why he called me to put me into life insurance, into a supplemental insurance plan, so he can continue making money and getting commission for me signing up for those places, because he was no longer allowed or able to where he had put me before. Like, this is insane, especially because this is his website and it clearly states about how he's going to help you walk through the plans, tell you all the benefits. Like, all of this is an absolute scam. He is a fraud and a scam. And I mean, I'm not going to tell his name or whatever, but I mean, if you've ever seen this website, then you know exactly who I'm talking about. So everyone just be really, really careful about who they work with insurance agents, because they can be a scummy fraud just like this guy. And I'm still having to deal with not knowing which way my insurance is going to go.